So regarding to the site, there's some steps. First, you select the size, and you have the program for your bidding. Second, you assess the size physical graphics contest, and you assess the size biological contest. You assess the size land use, infrastructure, and regulatory, and you assess the size cultural and historical context, and others. Let's go some point that you can make. Okay, for example, the silences. For example, you select, just go through some. So when you receive a site, there's many things that you should consider for analyzing the site. They regarding to the um, architecture, building program, environmental, about land, about law, and about planning and landscaping. Before you come to the site analysis, um, you should have some point that describe your goals and objective. For example, your goal what and regarding the site. For example, preserving and ensure the security. For example, promote the historic, or if you have any point that the that is priority to focus, you should write out the list so that you will keep in your thinking when you analyze the site. Okay. For example, research here, create a plan for flexible adapt to change of market, create plan the economic feasible. For example, so whenever point that you should um, write down, right, before you come to the site. And so some kind of step that you can evaluate the site here. Select and analyze the site. So that your project, before you should clarify the project objectives and requirements. After that, you determine the site selection criteria. After that, you gather some data. For example, you have some optional site A, site B, site C, site D, and you should consider which site a match with your requirement and match with your objective. So you make some analysis. So you make evaluate each site's suitability regarding to capacity like access, transportation, utility, zoning, useful space. Regarding to compatibility, we have political environment, physical constraints, and community characters. And regarding affordability, we consider acquisition cost, design cost, mission cost, operation and maintenance cost. So with that some analysis, we select the size. Uh, we can select the size. Just go overview some important point that you can make. For example, here is some size selection and programming. So you should think some kind of layout building based on your analysis. And so here's some way that you can make analysis on the plan. There's some sign that you can use for analyze the plan, the site plan. When you have some connection circulation, you can draw the line like this to connect the point to another point. When you have some corridor, there's some area, you can make this for area that, for example, the people activity or others. When you have the light barriers, the constraint, for example, the trees, the row of trees, and the barriers, you can make like this shape to show the uh, the division of zoning, for example. When you have some important point, you can make this. This is some technical language that you can make when you make the site analysis. Length goes some so some character of the sites. There's some shape, the land, some topography, elevation, slope of the land. This is consider, for example, the land. They have sloping land, or it have the elevation like high land. Uh, yeah, they are many conditions about the soil. The weak soil or strong soil. it will affect the solution of the foundation. So if that is a strong high capacity soil, so the solution for foundation will different with the weak soil. So soil consideration also should be considered as site analysis. And climate, microclimate, the area where the wind prevailing direction, where there's the snowing periods, or there's raining, or other condition of the climate, like temperature, humidity, wind, rainfall, snowfall, solar radiation, and uh, potential extreme weather hazard. So no, this is only in the large layout that you can make some kind of material soil. And keep in mind about the light, the solar movement, solar crack at your area in Denmark. In winter, in summer, this is the south direction. So in winter, the sun will go lower the south, and in summer, the sun will go high the south, and then in the middle, the sun will stay here. So remember about the sun diagram in your area. And for that, you can have some diagram about the lighting, solar lighting in the summer, in the winter, affect how it affect to the building. So like this, you have some area. So here is the sun diagram. The sun diagram is show the the movement of the suns depends on the month and hours within the days. For example, in December 21st, the sun is moved in this line at the summertime. At winter time, the most winter time is 12 of June. So the sun will go this way. So here is the winter sunset. Here is summer sunset, sunrise. So like that, and December 21st. And there's some prevailing here, and monsoon sunsets, winter sunrise, winter sunset, for example. So you mentioned some condition affect to the site. So example here, some point. Here's some analysis in prevailing winds sun inclination, sunset, sunrise, annual precipitation, temperature, mean temperature. So here is some line that describe the condition of the site. So by the same way, you also make some lines, some mark that show the condition of the site affect to your site, your building. So that is the way you can make similar thing. So now assess the biological contents. Yeah, but I think your project is simple, it's not complicated. So you just analyze the natural condition and analyze the traffic, transportation, and some of the neighbor condition like the building next door building, and some of the community like the 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 community habits, like they like to drive a car, or they use a motorcycle, or use a motorbikes. So that we will blend the match with the condition. So this is also some kind of to I think your project is not like complicated like this, only some simple thing. So in summary, you should I always overview on this. So in summary, I think uh, Some important point that you consider for the site. First, about the nature condition. Solar lights face south, facing south. Maximize the area facing south. Maximize. And the lighting, daylighting. It's not daylighting. My area that lit by solar light. And you should also and maximize daylighting area. Shading control. We control the setting and view, good view, and graphics. Condition main and the vehicle. train station, stop, and size issue. Sorry. How the surrounding neighborhood, the effects, the setting, wind, absorb noise, bad view, wind. So it's some thing that you can consider it as dimension. It is like people, culture, habit. So something that like that you can uh, think about the condition that some other. If you have any other condition, so here I suggest you to suggest. Okay, any question or anything you want to me to, anything you can show and I give some idea. Any questions?
Teacher, can you send this document first to read and find information about the site layout?
Here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You mean the content that I sent from chatting area?
No, I mean the PDF document you read.
Because that is so complicated. I think just something that you can, because it's too much material that make you complicated, because that materials is for planning and I just get some point. Okay, I can check and collect some page
Yeah,
that I think
okay.
are useful for you and send back to you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay, any question and anything you want to ask me?